You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, my goodness. That was a nightmare scenario for the New England Patriots last night. Worst nightmare, let's put it that way. Wow. It could not have gone much worse than it did, particularly for two individuals playing for the Patriots, Drake Maye and Will Campbell. Wow. Will Campbell, towards the end of the season, started getting exposed. And last night might have been the lack of a better way of putting it, the climax of Will Campbell's left tackle demise. He may be exactly who people thought he was, a guard. You saw last night, short arms himself, looked just like what was feared. And did anybody notice he just got bull rushed over and over right back into the quarterback? There were times last night Will Campbell just got manhandled. And I got to tell you, when I look at his PFF grades, and I understand he was a rookie, okay, but boy, last night that felt awfully physical. So now a lot of people are going to wonder, and we'll get to Will Campbell more in a minute. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're still subscribed. Check out blackwhitenetwork.com for exclusive memberships and support the channel. So, Drake Maye had an injection? Well, wait a minute. I was under the understanding that shoulder was good coming into the game. It was fine, except it wasn't fine. I'm surprised. It's starting to get called out a little bit, but what were the Patriots doing exactly with this? Did they not want anybody to, is the league going to have to get involved here? Patriots quarterback Drake Maye had received a pain-killing injection for his injured right throwing shoulder before the team's 29-13 loss to the Seahawks in Super Bowl 60 on Sunday night. Drake Maye, who was emotional after the game, was asked how his shoulder felt and said, quote, "I shot it up, so not much feeling. It was good to go, and it felt all right. It didn't look like it felt all right." That one throw on an interception in the fourth quarter, basically the backbreaker, that thing didn't have a prayer. That thing didn't have a chance. I had no idea who he was throwing that ball to. It was a disaster. He ended up with some inflated numbers at the end because the Seahawks backed off a little bit on defense. Regardless, I don't know what was happening with the play calling. I thought it was the worst play calling game I've ever seen from Josh McDaniels. And you guys know, I like Josh McDaniels. I do. I think he's one of the best offensive minds in football, and there did not seem to be much adjustment. In fact, in the first half, and I crushed them in our reaction video that we put up on Black and White Sports, that it felt like an ultra-conservative play calling game from Josh McDaniels, especially in the first half. It was a lot of very predictable run, pass, run, pass. That'll get you killed against a defense like the Seahawks. And that's exactly what they did here. And there didn't seem to be a lot of adjustments. They didn't want to spread it out. And it was like, spread it out and see what happens. Did they not do that because of some actual injury to Drake Maye that none of us knew about? I think there needs to be some explanation. Did you not want to throw the ball because he's had an injured shoulder? If we're told he's good to go, he should be good to go, right? So there's a lot of things that need to be answered there, a lot of questions. So, Will Campbell declined multiple times to talk to the media after the game, left the locker room without saying anything, according to Ben Volen of the Boston Globe. How bad was Campbell against the Seahawks in the Super Bowl? According to NFL Next Gen Stats, Campbell gave up 14 pressures in Super Bowl 60, which is the most pressures by any offensive lineman allowed in any game in 2025-26, regular or postseason. Wow. Will Campbell just had the worst game of the year by any offensive lineman. Wow. The worst game of the year at the worst time. That is nuts. As the fourth-round pick in the 2025 draft, Campbell has been facing significant scrutiny as a rookie. For the most part, he has fallen short. Campbell showed promise at times, but he was nowhere near good enough, and the Patriots either need him to get better or will need to find somebody to protect Drake Maye's blind side. This is PFF rankings on tackles. He's way down here at 38. Folks, Trent Brown, who could still be on this Patriots team, by the way, was ranked higher than Will Campbell. This is for the season. Now, look, Will Campbell started out the season looking like he might be the guy. But what was the talk prior to the draft? His arms are too short. Some even question his overall physical size. And I got to be honest with you, when I watch Will Campbell out there, he looks small. He looks small. Does that sound right to you as a left tackle? The left tackle looks small. I don't know that that's a great sign. I mean, look, if you got to, because Drake Maye is a big asset that's going to have a big-ass contract coming, is a big asset. If you gotta pivot immediately, move him to guard and draft. There's some tackles in this draft. All right, there's a couple of tackles out of Utah. I mean, there's some guys. By the way, I had Kelvin Banks, Josh Simmons. I thought both of them would be better tackles than Will Campbell, and I look right now. I look right. And dodging the media? No, man. After that performance, I'm going to need you to get up there. Look, you guys know I am no fan of the media. You better get your butt up there and talk about that game. I know it was a horrific game. I get it. But your quarterback got murdered back there. Patriots got some things to talk about. By the way, ESPN's already released a way too early power ranking. And the Patriots are number 2 in it. And you guys know I'm a Niners fan, but I root for the Patriots when I can. As long as they're not playing the Niners, I'm rooting for the Patriots. They're sort of my AFC secondary squad. They got them ranked as the number 2 best team in the NFL right now? No. I don't think the Patriots are. I'm going to be real. And that takes me back to if Bo Nix would have played in that game against the Patriots, I don't know that they make it here. I don't think the Broncos win that game last night either. That Seahawks defense, that's a bunch of dogs. I got to tell you, bunch of dogs. Mike McDonald got them guys. Ooh-wee. Don't look now. Seattle's got a defense, and they're going to be around a while. Seattle's going to be a tough out. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.